Brought to you by GTA, your island, your network.
It's a multi-million-dollar question. Who owns the Redemptoris Mater Seminary? According to Vatican-appointed apostolic administrator Archbishop Savio Hon, the joint property is owned by the Archdiocese of Agana.
The Archdiocese of Agana owns that property, no doubt of it. And then there's a certain ambiguity. Who has the right to use it? And on this matter, I'm going to have a review of it.
Hon isn't new to Guam. He was here on island last year with Reverend Father Thaddeus Nowak and Archbishop Martin Krebs. Back then, he observed issues with communication at the Archdiocese of Agana, an issue he says still needs to be worked on today.
We recognize certain difficulties in this archdiocese in terms of communications, whether within the church or the church with the society.
Hon's appointment as Guam's interim archbishop follows allegations of molestation against Archbishop Anthony Apron, who has since been placed on leave. Hon tells KUAM he continues to reach out to the alleged victims. He also clarifies he wasn't aware he was in the presence of one of the alleged victims, who was picketing outside the Hagåtña Cathedral moments before Sunday morning Mass.
Unfortunately, that time I did not notice the presence of Mr. Walter Denton, so I did not ignore him, and I'm sorry if just by chance I could not recognize him or I did not realize that he is there. This fact creates certain pain to him. I'm sorry for that.
Earlier this week, Hon held a press conference to retract previous statements calling Apron's alleged victims liars who were out to oust Apron and destroy the Catholic Church. Instead, Hon offered an opposite message, that the church would take all allegations seriously and have revised church policy in the event the archbishop stands as the accused. According to the $2 million libel and slander suit against the archdiocese and Apron, plaintiffs allege such statements were prepared and released by Father Egivaldo Oliveras. According to Hon, there's no proof Father Egivaldo was ever appointed the church's official spokesperson.
There is no actual documentation saying that Egivaldo was an official spokesperson of the Archdiocese?
No.
Hon confirms he's met with representatives from the Concerned Catholics of Guam, as well as members of the Neo-Catechumenal Way, and hopes to continue meetings in order to address their concerns and complete his mission of restoring unity to Guam's church.
Unity is not something you just click and then you get it, because unfortunately, as I said, many people were wounded. So without being healing or reconciliation, you simply say unity, it will not help at all. And it takes time to heal the wounds. When the wounds are lessened, and when we all learn some lessons, then we know how precious the unity.
Reporting for Guam's News Network, I'm Crystal Paco.
Brought to you by GTA, your island, your network.